Good evening. Welcome back to the Take Your Power Back show. I'm your host, Peak Performance Master Coach Kim Yater. I am sitting here at the California GOP with an amazing warrior, Jim Shoemaker. Jim has been fighting this good fight for quite some time. And let me tell you, he is running for Congress, District 9. This is not a little district. He is committed to taking this state back. So you have name recognition.
Yeah.
You've worked in every trade.
Yeah.
Why right now? Why are you running right now? Why are you not just passing it on?
Well, so I would love to do that, and I'd love to be on my Harley riding cross country and enjoying the country of this great nation. But where we are right now, from my experience in the past and what we've dealt, I ran for the state Senate race. We did so well in the state Senate race, I did not win. But the district that the Senate race covered was the 9th Congressional. I was the highest vote getter there was, and if I had run for Congress, I actually would have won the congressional seat.
Wow.
So we've looked at this, and a lot of friends and others are just going, you know what? We need to take advantage of this. Let's get into this fight. I contacted a few of the other people. The previous person that ran for this seat that I actually moved over for and ran for the Senate seat. And he had told me he wasn't going to run again or involvement. So I was like, well, let's kick this thing off and let's go for it.
Love it.
We have the name ID throughout the entire district. Our numbers, we were up there with Trump and Steve Garvey. We were the highest Republican vote getter outside of the presidential and Senate race. And Steve beat me by 200 votes. You know, I mean,
that's nothing. 200 votes.
Yeah, and Trump took our district by +1 or 2. I think it was 2, +2. And I was ahead of him in numbers. So in that race, it's where we are right now. I can take out this Democrat that's running for this seat, Josh Harmon. And we have the best shot because we got so much crossover vote from when I was running for Senate. We were getting Democrats, independents, because we were focusing on them. The Republicans know we need to change. We need to turn this state around.
That's right.
And with my background, I am a blue collar guy.
Yeah.
I've been a trucker, a tradesman, and a businessman. I've been a teamster even in the back. So
wow.
I have that all that experience of years. And so I can relate to every community that we have within this district. I have the Indians, the Asians, the Mexicans, the Latinos. All of them. And it's because when they look at our team and when they look at the fact of my work around all these people, and I've worked with everybody, I get along with everybody. Right. So it's like, you know what, let's see what we can do, because nobody wants to have their livelihood taken from them. They're tired of the cost of living. They're tired of, everything that this state has caused is by one party. They've been in charge more than 20 years solidly.
Right. That's right.
Everything that's wrong with this state right now, from crime, homelessness, cost of living, cost of homes, everything else, is one party to blame, and that's the Democrats.
All right, so Jim Shoemaker, how are you going to pull over those Democrats to stand with you?
I have been doing it.
Wow,
in
impressive.
our Senate race, we knocked on so many doors, thousands and thousands of doors. We only focused on the Democrats and independents. Everybody arguing, you need to get the Republicans. I said, they're going to come out because Trump's running.
Right.
And I'm a Trump guy, so I got told by people within our own party I needed to distance myself from Trump in the last election. Even the gentleman that is now going to run against me in the primary was told to distance themselves from me, distance themselves from Trump, and it was like, and I looked at him, I said, are you guys crazy? The whole Central Valley is going to vote for Trump. I had a sitting Republican congressman tell me I didn't know what I was talking about. And I said, no, you don't. You don't know your district. My district's, what did he tell me, 52% Hispanic. And I looked at him, I said, I know. And he goes, well, no, I said, they're going to all vote for Trump. And the whole Central Valley voted for Trump.
Wow.
And those Hispanics voted for Trump, and I got the majority of those that turned out to vote voted for me. Because I crossed every line, knocked every door. We knocked and talked to all the people. But because of my history in this district, in this county,
Love it. Love it.
from farming, trucking, and building homes, I've worked with all of these people.
Wow.
So they know me that I'm a hands-on guy. They've even said, wow, a white guy out here working.
That's pretty awesome.
And I mean, it's like going, so I have respect, and I have respect for them. And we treat each other as what we want, you know? And so the background of working from the Senate race and working in the Bay Area, which was heavily Democratic, I was knocking on doors, personally talking to these people, and they were Democrats. And their answer to me, when I'd knock on the door, they didn't know who I was. And I said, I'm running for the state Senate. Go, what are you? And I'd go, I'm a Republican. I got two main responses. Good, I'm not voting for the Democrats anymore. And understand, they're all Democrat in the House. Or it was, you know, I'm glad to hear that because I'm really disgusted with where my party's going.
Wow.
That was like the normal comments. And so we'd end up carrying on a conversation. I ended up with their support. I mean, they put my signs out. They even started passing out my stuff. So, I mean, this is what, you know, when I told people, I said, because I got told by party operatives, only focus on Republicans. And I was like, are you crazy? They're voting anyway with us.
Wisdom.
You know, and it was like, so we put that time and effort and energy, and it paid off in the sense of numbers. No, did I not win? Yeah, in that. But in overall, we accomplished so much within that district. We took a plus 16 district, moved it down to plus 4. That's what we did with no money from the party, no money from sports. We raised $145,000, and we basically took out people that dropped millions of dollars in their races. And so we moved that needle, and like I said, we got no support from the state at all. And it was like, wow. But our impact has impacted so many others throughout the state. Our name is known everywhere. So
I'm telling you, Shoemaker walks his walk and talks his talk. Talk about leading by example.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, how can people follow you?
Well, go to Shoemaker for Congress, and that's the number 4, Shoemaker, number 4, Congress.com, or go on, let's see, well, we're on Facebook, we're on all that stuff, and I'm kind of one of those guys that has a little more challenge with that social media stuff. But
you're doing great.
We've got a great team. We have all volunteers working our campaign from one end of California to the other. We had the highest volunteers in my run for Senate.
My gosh.
We had over 300 actual real live volunteers, no paid staff, nothing. Walking precincts, making phone calls, putting stuff out for us.
Wow.
We had people donating to us, and it's happening again. We're galvanizing. We're bringing so many people together right now, from one end of the wealthy to the poor, and they're all coming together because we need to turn the state red. We need to flip this state. We need to get back to common sense.
That's right.
So just look us up. We're everywhere, and if you see a pair of boots like on my hat, it's out there. I mean, that's where we're at. And if you want to help, if you're not in my district, I tell you what, money is what we need. $50, $100, and if you can afford $7,000 because you and your wife want to donate, we'll take that too. So we really need the support there. But understand, every dollar that we take, I respect the fact of somebody donating money that they worked for and they're offering it to a candidate. Because one thing I found that I hated in the political world is the same people that are going to become elected officers get there with money from donors, and they treat it just like it doesn't matter, it's trash. They don't care how they spend it. And so when somebody asked me, in our campaign, $145,000, we made it like $1 million. And we did that because we have people that actually care. Because this is not about me. I'm not looking to build a kingdom. I'm not looking to do any of that. We need to bring up the younger people. We need to train. We need to educate. We need to work together to accomplish this mission, because no one person is going to do it. And at the same time, and that was another thing I had a problem in my last election. Last thing, I got told only worry about your campaign. just focus on you. Stop helping other people. Stop dealing with the others. Well, I helped a number of people win city council seats, school board seats. I helped a few others win an assembly seat. You know, these are the things, and try to find candidates. That's my background, because I feel it's all of us working together, we can accomplish more.
Shoemaker, I am so honored that I got to interview you tonight, because you are what we need. You are leading by example. You're showing us what can be done.
You're right. We can win this. We can do this. And with God's help, all of this is possible.
And with God's help, all of this is possible.
That's right.
TakeYourPowerBackShow.com, guys. This is time to take our California back. Join Shoemaker. Vote for Shoemaker for Congress, District 9. Shoemaker, let's walk.
Do it.
See you on the other side.
Awesome.
And this came on for like the second
All right, Zachy.
Hey, I got it. You need to meet my campaign manager. She's Vietnamese refugee, put on a boat at 5 years old.
Wow.
Her family was very wealthy in Vietnam, and if they didn't get out, they were going to kill them. So I mean, they were being shot at on the boat coming out. Where is she anyway? She was out here a minute ago. Hey, Leo, get over here. Thank you. Oh, you bet.
Oh, man. So we're connected now.
All right. All right, go do it, brother. Oh, yeah.